All right, so sorry, we're gonna do day 2 of the Rich Grind. Can adjust this a little bit. So the reason why this is coming out so late, you know, I'm recording this at like 10 p.m. is because I did the average of 100, and then I went to take a nap, and then I didn't wake up in time. So that sucks, but I'm sorry. I did the average of 100, as you can see right here. The stats are really bad. I just didn't have a good day, but I did get a decent, you know, mix of solves, and all of the solves today have some pretty interesting multi-slotting, or just F2L in general. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so this is an 827. So what I did was Blue Cross. I saw that this was 2 moves away from having both these, so the orange and the white pieces being solved, and that the yellow was attached to its center, so that's going to be 1 move away. And this red piece, the way I'm going to deal with it is, well, just before I even say that, I'm going to be solving this by holding it in this orientation and doing wide R prime, U prime, so that solves these 2. Wide R2 to put in the yellow, and then just F prime to finish the, the last piece. And I should have pointed that out, but this never got touched by any of those moves until the F prime. So I knew this was going to be my first pair. However, as I rotated to do this, I saw the way that this pair was. So I knew that if I did a sexy move, and then I could multi-slot. I could do both of these like this. So yeah, that's what I did. And then this pair is pretty standard. And then this pair is also pretty standard. And then I took into note this 2x1, and I got rewarded with a really easy PLL. I mean, OLL plus PLL skip. 827 for that is really bad, honestly, but I'm just happy that I was able to do some multi-slotting and like pure, like in the middle of a solve. Set 827. Now the next solve is going to be a 767. Just make sure I scramble right. Yeah. So this is a really easy cross off the bat. You know, there's 3 pieces for white, obviously. There's 3 solved pieces, and then this is 2 moves away from being solved. However, there's 2 things to keep in mind, to take note of. This edge is solved, so if you insert the corner, you're going to be left with an X cross. And this edge is oriented with respect to L and R, which is really useful if you're doing J. McNeil's F, R, U, F prime. If the edge is oriented like this, it makes it much easier to make pairs with. So if I do R prime U2 R to insert the corner, that moves this edge, and I kind of wanted to keep it here. So instead I did D prime U prime insert corner D2. So now I have 3/4 cross plus extension, and then this ends up perfectly, so this corner, so that I can insert like this. So that's really nice. And then for these 2 pairs, for the last 2 pairs, they're both on the right, which is ideal. I paired this up using R prime U2 R, and then insert, and then this just do EO, and then I got this ZB, which for those that don't know, it's this one look glass layer. So you do that, so like this, and then you have this OLL. So yeah, that was 767. I'm really proud of that one. To get the first 2, like to get that double X cross felt really nice, and I was rewarded with a nice finish as well. All right, now we're gonna do the fastest solve of the session, which was a 735. So this, again, 3/4 cross solve, 2 moves to solve last piece. It's really straightforward. So D, F, this is what you're gonna do, and then that just makes this pair, so that's gonna be, you know, really fast. That, and then this pair, pretty standard. This pair, also pretty standard. U, rotate, double sexy. U2, 6 move OLL, and then U prime, and this is the best angle to get an A perm from, at least if you execute it the way I do, because I execute an A perm like this. And so let me just do that quickly. So straightforward cross, insert U2, do the first thing you see. So this last layer is perfect. So just to show that execution, it's like this. So F prime with index, and then wide R with ring, U prime, double flick R2, U, L, or actually no, rotate like this, and then rotate back, and finish with that Ido. Yeah, I really like, A-perms tend to be bad when they're not from this angle, because you have to rotate and you can lose grip. But if you get it from this angle, it's ideal. And that's why I got a fast time. Despite, which is funny because the other two were lucky solves and this was a full step solve. And so yeah, apologies for releasing this so late. Also tonight I'm gonna make an Instagram post as well as a playlist with all the videos, and on Instagram I'll be posting the stats of the average 100 so that they're just not lingering there and you can actually see what the times were and or what their statistics were. And yeah, thank you so much. See you tomorrow.